Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Thea to the Shattering. So as you can see, I played off camera a little bit. I thought that I would make it all the way back to our village and we would do some crafting today and maybe start another expedition this time to the Ice Demon Island. But I started recording a bit earlier because our elf is about to grow up. I think it's gonna be, yeah, it's in 2 turns. I still played for a while, so he got a few more level ups from some events. We got some more destiny, so we are now sitting at 18.7. He is level 9. I'm actually not sure if we have any blessings. No, we don't have any buffs, so this is just the base destiny value the child has before it grows up. That's just ridiculous, and I really can't wait to see what we're gonna get when he grows up. I did some fighting off camera, nothing new. I actually cleared one demon circle. I wanted to get more experience, but it was actually the only fight that didn't give me experience, didn't give any experience at all, just research points. But, well, on the other hand, I managed to get some more pristine matter, so now we are at 75 pristine matter somehow. So yeah, we'll definitely do some crafting when we arrive home. What else did you miss? Nothing else. I basically was doing the same thing that we have been doing during the previous 2 episodes, just over and over again. And I visited the second elven village. I just wanted to try, just in case, we would be able to recruit someone there, but nope, that didn't work. So in this episode, well, let's start by attacking this Lightbringer's spawn. I just found it, difficulty 12, so that's the highest that I've seen so far. I want to see if it's always the same thing with the Lightbringer spawns, if it's just the what was it, difficulty 7 challenge as the last time, just this number only affects the strength of the random groups that are spawning from it. Let's start playing, see what happens. I guess this is the same thing as the last time. And yeah, that's again 100% identical. Can we? I probably should. Well, do I have to do this manually? We can just then do run ritual and we'll heal up everything. So I'll accept the outcome to speed things up a little bit. We got another ghost, some clay, and yeah, that's a lot of faith that we lost, but it's fine. One ritual and we'll be fine. Some extra experience points. Well, let's set up camp. And spiritual healing, that's what we need. We have more than enough herbs for this. Okay, so problem solved. Let me just leave one more item behind. What do we not need? Oh, I found a mithril mallet. I was thinking maybe you could keep this one because that's a sacred wood and mithril. Base damage is pretty decent, and I think we have like 2 warriors or brigands that don't have any weapons. So actually, we're gonna need both these mallets. They are both quite decent, so I want to take more warriors with me next time so that we can carry more stuff. These weapons will be useful. What do you leave behind? Let's leave behind the topaz. Actually, do I have to leave anything behind? We are pretty close to the sea. Nah, never mind. I'll visit whatever this might be. Among the old trees, you discover old abandoned remnants of an elven dwelling. As you discover the elven brains, you have the distant feeling of being watched. Before long, you realize there are many bows aimed your way and here. What seek here, intruder? Well, we have an elf with us, so let's go with that option. You follow the children's belief as if they were yours. Still, you are kin, so we will speak to you without violence. Let's know what they're doing in the ruins. We are woodland kin, and this remains our home, at least while we guard the live waters here. A sacred healing spot. Oh, that sounds good. As you well know, only the warrior may approach the spring, for it carries great danger as well as the promise of life. Let's be tested. You speak well, and you are one of our own. We see now that you are worthy to test your mind and soul in the spring. Remember, the spring takes from you before it gives back. Go for it, and may she of the forest guide your path. Don't like this. The spring water is refreshing and brisk. With every sip, you feel your spirit lifted and your body rested. The blessing of the spring can be many or none, but you feel wonderful for trying it. The elves also grant you permission to search the range for usable resources without damaging anything, of course. So we got max health and physical blessing. Okay, fine, I'll take that. Not the most important buff, but sure, it's something. Give thanks to the spring and gather what you found. Lots of wood. Actually, this ancient wood isn't bad. That's a lot of tier 3 resource. So I guess I should just take this home. This is probably worth taking. Some experience. And keep going. Next. One more turn, I think. As you kill it alone to make a better campsite, you uncover a heavy iron-clad chest, likely unearthed here by the Shatterings. But it's the old event, but I guess this is gonna be a bit more difficult because it happened on the Elven Island. Try to figure out what the writing mean. I thought that these challenges might be more difficult, and of course we hit the mysticism on the wrong person. Come on, give it to the witch. Well, at least we get the experience. And here it is. I thought it would be next turn, but now our... I don't know how to call this guy, because it's just gonna be a Superman. It's about to grow up. Your elven child will not be deemed adult amongst its elven kin for many decades yet, but they have reached time of growth. As such, they will undergo the cropping, the coming of age ceremony. But this path is never easy. You must now choose what journey the young one will take before, God's willing, they may return to you as an adult. Teach the elven child some good old trade. So, I can either be a gatherer or craftsman. Are you kidding me? That's it. Try to become a worker are from the safest, but for an elven child, the call of their own kin may prove strong when they are told to perform mundane tasks. Still, it is a worthwhile journey and should be taken with pride. Are you kidding me? What is this? Why don't I have any more options than just the basics? Well, I think I'll go with craftsman. I'll actually check. Destiny effects, gathering, crafting, research, rituals, luck, and faith. Where is crafting? Can we see the details? No. Okay, let's get the gatherer. I don't think that if I go crafter, I'll beat the crafter that we already have. Also successfully while child grows into youth under your watchful eye. Still, the destiny went to 34. I have a feeling that we lost a lot of potential there. But in the end, this character is just about the destiny. Because what I'm gonna do now... let's see... I'll take the other ring. Give it to him. No, her. That's her? I thought it was him. Okay. Give it to it. It's just... You never know with elves. And all that we want from our elf now is just to summon demons. The strongest demon possible. Don't care about anything else. We could give her some destiny-based weapon. But don't have to worry about it too much. I'll leave our Sherka with the armor. Huh. Yeah, we'll have to check what we can craft. Because I would like to get like one more decent character that we can use on the battlefield. That is just not about the demon, because in some cases the demon is not strong enough, and then we would get into trouble every time. Maybe what we could do... Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give the armor to our witch, and we're gonna craft a decent codex for her with Random Blast 3. And we're gonna use her in the combination with the demon. But for now, we need to get home. Now let's leave the armor behind. This is what we can leave behind. Is there anything else that we could check? Nope. Go. And where's the village? Here. Oh, next turn. I was hoping for some crazy elf druid or I don't know, mage, whatever I could get there. That's the last thing that I expected or wanted, but well, I guess, as I said, it's all about one stat. All about that one demon to be as strong as possible. I think with a different class, we would get even a higher destiny. Well, we just reset the leveling process. So if we keep getting the destiny over and over again, it's still gonna be crazy. Let's land. And I was thinking maybe we could clear this Lightbringer spawn before we get to the village. Okay. Blessing and illness. Interesting. Oh, wait, did we get... Your unliving friend got really friendly with someone, and the stork decided to deliver an offspring into their care. Wait. What is your race? Looks like a human, but it should be some kind of a demon hybrid. Go inside. Face the spirits. Ow! You need more destiny for our elf. But we gotta have experience for a level up. There we go. More destiny. And I just want to see how strong that demon now is. So let's check that out. $211. Remember, the demon seems to be weaker for these challenges. It seems to be strongest for physical. But even for this challenge, it's 200 hit points and 71 damage. So, pretty good. Do we have some other people who could join this, perhaps? I have to find a pet for a Zherka. How many cards are we up against? 6. I probably should play it safe and just use the demon only. $2016. Let's see. Is it gonna be the same again? Yep. Could use a little bit more damage somehow. I don't think we have... I would have to use... You know what, let's just get those rats to speed things up. Oh, I'm not that strong. Oh, whatever. There we go, that's much better. Okay, one more card. Be nice if they added an option that you could like say, okay, I don't want to deploy any more cards in this turn. I would speed things up a bit, so I wouldn't have to keep hitting end turn. Well, we have to try a physical challenge when we find something more difficult, because I think there the demon will be much stronger. There's a level up, so what are we gonna do with you? Are we gonna give you some more mysticism? And now we can finally make it all the way home. And check our inventory. Quite a few pets. Could start a zoo with this. We'll take all the pets with us next time, I think, as a currency. These items are crap, so let's get rid of them. Anything else? This is all garbage. And now let's check What do we have available? What is our strongest warrior? Well, our strongest warrior is our elf. 19 strength, probably. Although it's possible that someone could beat 19 strength. 16. And we can definitely do better than this axe. So that's gonna be the Stonewood Mallet, I think. How long before you grow up? 40 turns. You'll take the child on the expedition, especially during the winter. It should be a lot of experience. How strong are you? 10. We can take the ghost without any gear, basically as a mule. And how long until you grow up? 13. I'll just try to make another warrior from this guy. Again, for the strength. So now we want to craft the codex and perhaps one more armor. And we should be fine. Also, what someone suggested is actually I should maybe build some more buildings in the city. Like armory. To make the village a bit safer, that I could take more people with me on expeditions. And I like the idea. And your morale doesn't fall too low. Yep, let's go with that. And tower increases health, physical and mental. Sounds good. Health regenerates, scares away greed, the claws of death. Sounds good. Increases number of gathering slots. Don't really care about that. Wood and small amount of crafting materials. Don't care about these. We could try the trading post after all now when we have more than enough points. And just see what we can perhaps buy from the traders that come there. There might be something interesting. So, crafting. Buildings. This time we'll leave our crafter in the village. There is a lot that we want to craft now. We have school, forge, playground, warehouse. All that we have. We have the well field. So we don't have armory. Are we gonna make it from clay bone or clay? 10, 8.8, 10.6. What if I used, let's say, gold? Would it give me... It gives me another option, but it doesn't make it better. Well, another option. It just makes it worse, basically. This option is crap. If I use just gold, 11.2, is that better? 10.6 actually is a little bit better. What else is there? What if I use the bone? I just want to see what would I get from different essence. Nothing. Fine, I'll just make a golden armory. Oh, gems. Let's try gems just because I'm curious. I want to see what this would give us. Extra experience. It's not bad. Do we have... Problem is the shielding then really sucks. And it's not enough experience to just make this worth it. What has here? I'm just curious how high it could be. 0.8. Okay, that's not worth it. Provides a small amount of experience point to all characters and around the village. Is it every turn? It should be every turn, right? Well, getting one experience, almost one experience per turn is interesting. If I use, but 64 cotton essence sounds a bit ridiculous. So maximum is 1 experience point per turn, but the investment is insane. We're not gonna do that, just out of curiosity. How much shielding we can get? 30 is the cap. Okay, I think we're just gonna stick to gold. And get 11.2. It's a lot of work. Where's she? The last one? Because she'll be staying here. We'll just give her the crafting jewelry. Okay. Then next is gonna be dwelling. Oh, what would be wood? What can we get from this? Morale threshold. The morale of characters on or above a certain level. 26, 21. Increased movement points as bonus to move. How does this work? What, is it that when I'm in range of the village, there's, I don't know, 6 tiles around the village, I have extra movement? Or is it that whoever comes from the village has +2 movement points like forever? Because if that would work, like on expeditions the whole time, then this would be the best building probably. Let's see, do we have better leather? Just because I'm curious. Increase max health, so that's for people in the village. Or is it for people in the village? Morale doesn't fall too low. Provides morale on or above certain level. Now, this would make sense that it's for people in the village, but the movement doesn't make much sense. Well, I guess you'll find out. Let's test it. Confirm. And this is higher priority now because I want to know what happens. Okay, that's that. New task. Guard tower. That's pretty cheap. What are we gonna use? We could try something fancy. Increased health, increased sanity. 10, yeah, that's good enough. Then herbalist hot. That's a bit more expensive. What can we get from this? Increase healing speed of characters. And this one, decrease, oh, that's a good one. Decrease chance to die. I like the sound of that. Thank you. Gems, where do we have gems here? What would that give us? Decrease chance to die, increase healing rate, increase healing rate. No, I just want this. Oh, maybe let's check the leather if that changes anything. 6.8. And this one is 7.2. 6.8. Okay. I'll just use... I'm not sure if I want to burn all my bones on one building, though. May need it for something else. I guess 0.4% doesn't make much of a difference. Let's actually use the leather. Confirm. And then the trade posts, that's gonna be... It's a good question. If I want to get the good quality items, I think I'll have to use higher quality materials. That would make sense. Question is, do we have higher quality materials? This doesn't work. Gold could be secondary. We don't have enough diamonds. Just tier 2. I was hoping I'd find tier 3 materials for this. It seems that I won't. Or am I missing something? Leather. Actually, it's a maximum no matter what. Might as well. Oh, whatever, I'll just use this. Okay, so that's all the buildings. Now, some of the gear. Pristine matter combined with... I'm looking for tier 4 materials because I can't use the pristine matter as secondary. If I use the enchanted bone and go for the legendary, then we get exploding dead. No, that's not what we want. Is it the elemental? No. Wait, wrong item. Cancel. This is what we want. Well, now again, what are we going to use as secondary material? I may have to... Actually, we can again go with bones. Random blast 4. How do we get from it? Random blast 3, 1.8 base. This one is 1.6 base. The difference isn't that much, and this is hitting one extra target, so this should be doing more damage most of the time. What is internal armor grow? Increases shielding of a chosen ally by a percentage value. Sure. Let me check how high we can take this. If I use different tier 5 material, this is the maximum I'll be able to get. Be 2.1. And we would have summon unliving, but summon unliving, oh, that's what's based on int. I knew there was something based on int that was worth it. It's the summons. Maybe next time we'll do train a dedicated summoner. It's gonna be useless for quite a while, but when we get to the summons, it should be pretty strong. Actually, quite some time ago in the earlier versions, before I even started recording, and before they nerfed summoning and moved it to legendary level weapons, you could get summons from normal weapons. So you could craft a summoning item like 20 turns into the game, and the summons were scaling. I think it used to be from wisdom or something, like a stat that you could get very easily. So by turn 20 or 30, we're summoning undead that had like 60 hit points and were doing 20 damage. So basically until turn 200, nothing could even think about killing your summons. You never had to risk your people, and the game was only about like scaling up the summoning spells, and your people never entered combat. Of course, they nerfed it pretty quickly, but at some point it was all about just summoning your tier 5 undead, and as I said, your people never entered combat, and there's never a chance of losing anyone. But for now, okay, let's just go with this. That's the best we can do. 1.6. Actually, 2.1 and 1.6 for a random blast 4 is quite a significant difference. I'll try to get more morph material, and then we could maybe craft one more top end pristine, not pristine, how is it called? Morphed codex. I think if I can find better secondary material, but we don't have anything. Okay, let's confirm this. Not sure that's gonna be... Where is it? That's gonna be our top priority. What's the chance to get a trash quality? 7%. Please don't screw it up. We could even craft 2 of these if we really wanted to, but I don't think we're gonna need that. And now I probably want to craft a good shield. Shields. How much pristine matter do we have left? 57, right? 24. No, not good enough. 13.5. No, that's not good enough. Shields up. No, that doesn't work. Thinking about getting one really good shield and make one support character for all challenges. But this number just seems to be a bit too low for the investment. Okay, let's forget about that. Maybe we'll just make one heavy armor. Should have 59. We are missing 2 pristine matter to make it. 61 increased. What is it? Sanity, health. How can we miss 2 pristine method? Just 2, come on. Can I make something else? Don't have anything else that would be worth making. If I combine the pristine method with something else, oh, I can actually even make a better version like this. Yeah, we probably want to wait for this armor. Look at that, it looks cool. Just want to check the designs of the top end armor. They're actually quite similar. I'd expect something a bit more epic when you are using, or when we are using these kinds of materials. Okay, I guess we just get more pristine matter. For now, we will try. Actually, we can maybe even try some jewelry. Let's see what that would do for us. Pristine matter, and the primary material would be the enchanted bone, probably. Increase group carry limit. Increase destiny. Well, we are using the other ring in the jewelry slot, so this is nothing. And for the investment, I don't think this is worth it. I mean, it's nice to have +3 wisdom, mysticism. That would be nice for our witch. Maybe I should craft 1 for the witch. Let's see, 12. This might be worth it. Yeah, sure, let's do this. So our witch might be the main damage dealer. Let me see. Yeah, she is gonna be the main damage dealer, so I want to give her as much mysticism as possible. It's gonna be the demon as a front line, and the witch behind using that random blast. Okay, so this is the top priority. And before I forget, I should be strong enough to handle this. Where's that armor? Here. Can we find someone who would use the other one, the shadow heavy armor. Oh, hello. You could use some gear. Can we find something better for her? No. I could try and craft an armor that would give increased, or it would give the percentage increase to purple stats. And some kind of weapon to you as well. Let's give you the codex. There's so many upgrades that we can still make, but it would take too long. I want to start the next expedition as soon as possible. I don't want to waste time like crafting heritage materials, anything like that. I just want to use what we have already available. All that we're gonna craft are the items that I queued up. Okay, I think we are done with this episode. I'm gonna craft the gear off camera. And the next episode, I'll show you what we ended up with. Hopefully we get lucky and don't get trash quality items. And next time, I'll already prepare expedition for the next episode and we'll head for the Ice Demon Island. One more thing, make sure that I don't forget. I know that some of our people are missing faith, so I'll just queue up a ritual. Make sure we get all the faith back. Fine. So, as I said, for today we are done. I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.